Hey everyone, I'm Leah. This is Steve, and we are on the Royal Caribbean Ultimate 9-Month World Cruise, and I am also known as Frugal Vagabond.
Third Rock Vagabond.
And this is our update for July 25th, 2024. Today,
Mm-hmm.
we were in Le Havre,
We were.
France,
Yes.
and we had a very unfrugal day today,
Yeah, we did.
despite the name.
Yeah.
So I
We
got a new
splurged a little.
yes, I got a new hat. I got a new hat yesterday. This is more of a Peaky Blinders hat,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
This is the one from yesterday. The other one fits me
Gotta show them
better.
the little thing on the side. There you
Anyway, we had a fabulous time today
go. Mm-hmm.
with our friend Anthony.
And she's not going to mention it, but I got this hat.
I am good. Well, it's up to you to mention it.
Well, I was trying to. This is a straw hat, and it's called a pork pie. Don't ask me why. That's
told-
just the name of it.
Who told you that? The lady at the shop?
No,
Okay.
that's when you search for this style of hat. This is what it is. It's called a pork pie.
Mhm.
I don't know why, but it is.
Does it make him look like a Cuban gangster? Anyway, hi Erica.
Hello, Erica.
I also got, so we're going to be heading into some colder areas again. And this hat, it's actually a little bit too big for me, but I'm kind of okay with that because then it's going to cover my ears. But I kind of like the tie thing in the front. And last week, when I was coming back from the, what do we call it? The juice bar. So we have a juice protein bar. So after I go to the gym, I usually grab a protein shake and I walk back to the room through the pool deck. And with the flip flops I had, I slipped on some water and fell flat on my butt. And luckily, I did not spill either. I had two things of protein shake going. So I got these new flip flops today. Look at the grip on those.
So flip-flops and a warm hat.
For the same cruise, right? Hi, Brad. Good to see you. Always glad to see you.
What's up, Brad?
And then, so this is just a sampling. Okay, so Beth Anne, who has been, I think she's on TikTok as living her Beth life, Beth BETH life. Isn't that cute? So she's been following along with the group on TikTok. She does a lot of lives and includes us in them.
She's joined ours a time or two.
And she is going to be in Southampton tomorrow to meet all of us, and we're super excited.
Yeah.
And Indy, who has been on the ship for the last 16 days, 11, 16 days.
Yeah, like Barcelona she started.
She's been on since Barcelona, and we've gone on a couple of excursions with her. We've had several dinners, and we've really enjoyed her company. It's going to be saying goodbye to us tomorrow. So we are having
We couldn't figure out a way to keep her on the ship.
Not yet. Anyway, well,
no, we haven't yet.
Well, probably won't happen for this
No.
sailing, but if Royal Caribbean does another Ultimate World Cruise, we might figure it out by then.
Yep.
So we're having a get together this evening. So we got snacks. Hi, Marcy. So the Tyrells, these are my favorite. So we have a couple of people who are going to be joining us tonight who are gluten intolerant. So that's why the potato chips. I'm pretty sure Bugles probably have gluten or flour in them, so probably not for them. This was another one. I love going to foreign countries to see the snacks they have because I have never in my life seen anything like this. I have no idea what these are. I'm assuming they're sort of like fruit strips.
Toulouse.
But there was another same brand but slightly different type, and I didn't like the colors. Like maybe I wouldn't like the flavors. But it said, hey, gelatin free. So clearly these have gelatin in them, so they're not vegan for sure. But I've got to try these out. And then dark chocolate digestives, tartlets, and I have no idea what this is. It's a Swiss roll.
It's a fruit roll, yeah.
Some kind of pastry fruit roll.
It's got blueberry and
Anyway, we're trying. This is like a thing we do here. I mean,
from time to time.
In Japan, we had a bunch of yen that we wanted to spend because we didn't want to bother switching it back into euros or dollars. So we spent it all on snacks. And that was really fun.
It was.
Hi, Marcy, by the way. Good to see you. Do you want to talk more about your hat? Do you want to talk about what we did today?
Well, we kind of wandered around. We had a very nice day today.
It was
We
super
got up
chill.
late. Let everybody else. So we spent the night overnight in Le Havre.
Mm.
So when we got up this morning, finally, we got up with Anthony, and we all figured that we'd go out off the ship at about 10. No,
9.
9. We set it for 9.
The shuttle bus did not start until 9, so we
Yeah.
didn't want to leave the ship before 9 a.m.
So instead of doing a whole lot of stuff, we got off the bus. We walked towards this one open area park kind of thing with some flowers, and it was really pretty.
It was an
It was,
official garden.
yeah, it was in front of the, which hotel was it? I can't remember what the name of the hotel was. You
I don't
remember?
remember
Oh,
either.
I don't. Big, beautiful hotel. Um, and it's right in front of
Uh,
it is
Hotel de Ville.
DeVille. Yes,
DeVille.
the Hotel DeVille. And right out in front of it is where the trams made a stop. The So, and of course, go in both directions. So
The
you can,
local city
yeah,
trams.
yeah. So there was a little cafe we saw off on the corner. And by the time we got into town, it was about 10, a little bit after 10.
Hmm.
Actually, about 10:30,
I'm
because by
trying
the
to
time we
figure out
walked
where
down
he's
there,
going with this story.
well, just the time.
Hmm.
When we got to the restaurant, it was about 11. And so the waiter asked, "Well, are you looking for something to drink or eat?" I said, "Well, we're going to drink, but we also like something to eat." So, well, the kitchen doesn't open up until noon. So we had an hour to wait till the kitchen to open up. Well, okay, well, we'll do that.
So we did the typical French. We
We
sat
just
there and drank coffee and tea
talked
at,
and,
well, Anthony drinks sodas. He doesn't
right,
do coffee or
right.
tea. But you forgot to mention the cool part about the tickets we bought.
Oh, they're good on anything.
We haven't shoved that. So yesterday we purchased shuttle bus tickets that are
Hmm.
supposed to take us back and forth, and we were told yesterday they would work on any of the local transit.
Any of the public transportation.
We did not have the opportunity to utilize that yesterday, but because we didn't buy them, the passes said 24 hours.
Mm.
So since
But
we,
it ended at midnight. Go ahead.
the punchline, this is the punchline to my story. Anyway, bottom line was that was very misleading, and they did not work after midnight yesterday, so we all had to buy new transit tickets. But again, they worked on all
Yep.
transport, so
Yep.
we managed to take the tram around to the university area, which
Hmm.
I expected to be a little more busy, but no,
Wasn't.
because it's summertime and people aren't actually in class
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now. But we did explore a little bit a ways away.
Hmm.
There was the Rue de Paris, Rue de Paris,
Hmm.
that took us down to this really interesting art.
Yeah.
It looks like Legos, but it's actually made of shipping containers, and it's kind of this double loop thing going
Yeah.
on,
Double arc.
double
Yeah.
arc.
Yeah.
Which was also kind of interesting as far as the placement, because there's a princess ship here. There was a Norwegian ship here yesterday. I didn't
Hmm.
see it today, so I'm assuming they
Yeah.
left
Left out
yesterday.
and others came in.
And then our Royal Caribbean ship,
Yeah.
and you could see both of the ships in the background from the art piece. So that was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Well, and of course, it's a shipping port, so they got a lot of containers around there.
Right.
And evidently, they make the blades and, well, a lot of the stuff for the
Wind turbines.
wind turbines. And right up parallel with our ship was, I don't know how many of the blades. And then also they had the head units, basically, that the generator actually sits in. It sits up on top of the pole and connects the propellers. Spins around and generates electricity.
I got several pictures of them, but they're so big
Oh, they're
that you
huge.
can't really, from the pictures I
They
got, you
are
can't really tell
huge.
what
You,
they
you
are.
don't really realize how huge they are until you're up close
Yeah.
to one. I forget how long the blades are.
What do they call the? So this is also kind of. I mean, obviously the big wind turbines and the big blades are for wind farms.
Hmm.
Really big areas. But one of the interesting things that we've seen as we've gone through Europe is, especially in Portugal and Spain, but really throughout Europe, the the flashy things on the top of the roofs. What are
Little
they?
whirly birds.
Yeah.
You know, you
So
got the whirly birds, the
they're
fan,
wind turbines, but
and it
they're.
pulls the heat out of the attics.
Oh, that's not what I thought they were. I thought they
Hmm.
were actually generating
No,
electricity.
no, they're letting hot air out.
I'm gonna assume that they're actually generating electricity.
But anyway, the sun catches them there, and they got a shiny edge to them because they're galvanized. And you feel this little all across the rooftop.
What is that? Anyway, have you been able to talk to people cruising on other ships while in port to compare experiences from the different cruise companies? So Hi, Kate. It's good to see you. So, Brad, to answer your question, we have every now and then been able to chat with people from other cruise lines, but the experience is really not comparable because most of them are on 7 to 14 day
Yeah,
cruises.
yeah.
So,
But
um,
even on Royal Caribbean, our ship, the Serenade of the Seas, we do have a lot of people who've been on different lines, and they'll hear them talk about the differences, and of course you got different levels of I hate to say class, but the ships because
oh,
Royal
classic
Caribbean,
ships, yeah.
yeah, because we got Royal Caribbean, then we have what's the second one?
Celebrity, are you talking about the
Celebrity,
same one? And
and
then
then Silver
Silver Sea.
Silver Seas. So that's the three. It's like the Chevy, Buick, Cadillac. Okay, that's kind of how it goes. And so on the other lines, they kind of have the
Hi,
same
Ria.
setups as well. With of course, and I'm not familiar with theirs. I'm only kind of getting familiar with the Royal Caribbean side.
Right.
But
So we have, assuming that we decide to stay cruisers, and I can't imagine us not. We're really enjoying this experience, and if Royal Caribbean actually really does another world cruise, as long as we can afford it, we are
hello, Rhea.
absolutely. Hi,
Glad
Kate.
you're here. Hey, Kate.
We are absolutely going to do this again. So that being said,
Love the chapeau. See chapeau.
see,
See,
thanks, Kate.
it's not just a hat. It is a chapeau.
He's been insufferable. Anyway,
Never.
yeah, I know it's hard to believe. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. Loving this. Anyway, now I've completely lost my train of thought. Has Steve been able to conquer seasickness for good?
We don't know yet.
Not
I'll
for
let you
good.
know just before I pass away.
So not for
But
good, but he does usually.
I do very well. I do very
He's
well.
been doing very well since the acupuncture thing. Really,
Yeah, but that was from the very beginning of the cruise. I did acupuncture for the for motion sickness, and it helped. Didn't think about it until later
mm.
it really did kind of help. I've been doing really good.
He's actually been doing much better on sea than he has been on the windy mountain
Yes, that still
bus
gets me.
trips that we've
That'll
done from time
still
to
get
time.
me every now and then. But the last couple of days we had some rough seas, so I went ahead and put the patch on just to make sure I
So
didn't want to risk
usually
it.
he's usually proactive about it. If we know
Mhm.
that rough seas are coming, he'll do the patch before,
Yeah.
and so he doesn't really experience it a whole lot.
Yep.
Well, did you just come from France? Hold on, Kate. I can read the
Well,
rest
you
of your.
did just go.
Yes, we did just come from France. You
Yeah.
were talking about
Yeah.
comparing lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. She's reminding me what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so assuming that we stay with
Thumbs up.
cruising, thank you. I
Yes.
really appreciate it. Hey, Herden, I'm assuming that's
Yep.
Regina. Good to see
Yep.
you.
Yep.
So, assuming that we become regular cruisers after
Mhm.
this, which is pretty likely given
Yeah.
the experience we've had, and it's kind of like gaining loyalty status with an airline.
Yeah.
Because once you gain it on Delta, you don't want to fly United anymore because the experience is so
Well,
completely different.
well, the main thing is then you're just grabbing points from different places, and you never really add anything up.
Right. Hi, Regina.
Hello, Eric. How you
Okay.
doing, brother? It's good for you too. If you come by after cruise, yes,
So Eric is.
we do need to head north. Yes, we do.
I want to. So we're going to be visiting everybody. So
Yeah.
just for the record, everybody, you are all hearing this here. Eric is promising Texas brisket
Yep.
if we come by to visit after the cruise.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway, so the neat thing about this is that
Sorry.
say
Third
we
shift spelling. I know how that goes, brother.
if we decide to do a celebrity, so we're limited on what Royal the itineraries are for
Yeah.
Royal,
Yeah.
and if we decide celebrity has one, or if Silver Sea.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping Silver Sea has an Antarctica one. We haven't had time to look into it yet, but Royal Caribbean is sort of changing their policies on reciprocation between the different lines
Mhm.
of those three companies in the
All
whole.
three, you can. Once you sign up for it, your points will transfer across all of them.
And Regina's saying, "Come to Cali for wine. We live next to Robert Mugabe."
Oh, hey,
I might take you up on that, Regina.
that's
So
it.
be careful what you wish for,
That's
because
right.
you might get us landing on your front porch.
That's right.
Anyway, okay. So the other thing is we have, because ND is here.
Yes. And
We have not been
unfortunately,
collecting spiders, Brad. I don't know what you're going with there. Stop. Just stop.
For Carla. For Carla.
Yes, for Carla.
She hates spiders.
So in 15 minutes, we have to meet up for the goodbye celebration for
Indy.
And we are not going to miss that for the world.
No. Unfortunately, she has to leave the ship tomorrow.
Right.
We wish we could keep her here for the final sailing to Miami.
We're going to see what we can do about the next one.
Yeah, she's awesome.
But she's been she is a huge bundle of energy, and she is also
she's just fantastic.
A big pile of sweetness. I don't know what else to call it. She's adorable.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to sign off so that we can get to this because we have 15 minutes to get ready and go and put all the cameras and tripods away. Thank you guys all for joining in with us.
Thank you.
We're back on hopefully the daily, the daily for doing updates.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day because we're literally we're getting up at 5 or 6 a.m. We're meeting with Beth Anne, Andy, Anthony early in the morning. We got to catch a train, go an hour, 15, 30 minutes to London. We're going to spend the whole day there, probably walking the entire day, and then back. Another hour and a half. So we can sleep on the train on the way back, I guess.
Or not.
Or not. We'll see.
Get some coffee, you'll be awake. It'll be fine.
Thank you all for joining in.
Yes.
Love you all.
Love you, Eric.
Love you, Eric.
Tell everybody we said hello. Regina, Brad.
Marcy, Rhea. Kate, thank you so much. I can always count on you here.
Yes. I think that's it. Brad,
and Erica.
Erica, yes. Marcy.
Erica, if you're still on, thank you for joining
and Marcy.
Participating. And Regina, we will see you soon.
Adios, amigos.
Love you all. Oh,
Woo-hoo.
Bye.